so coffee tastes mighty good. That's not the reason why I've gotta get back up to that sugar shack.
Hey everyone, Jim Tedesco here, Millennium County RR, version 2.0. It's time for another update. I've been busy, really busy. I think it's been about a week since I put out the last update. Not sure. But anyway, I'm going to show you what I've been doing. So, stand by. Alright, first thing I've done is, I did all the fascia. It's not 100% finished yet, but it's pretty close. There's a lot of it, and I've went all the way around the room. And I cut this all myself. It was a pretty good job too, if I say so myself. It goes all the way around. I got some on this front board here. So when the swing date is closed, you'll see the fascia, but only on the outside. Also put some down there. And of course I did the top too. So all the way down to help hide that. That's a lot of fascia I did. So I think I got almost 3 days tied up in this. I still got to put a small piece in here yet, right there. I'll get around to it, but I get one around right there, around the curve, and that's where it ends there. Now, I also added a mountain area down in there. I don't know if you can see that or not. It's kind of dark. Right, it's a light on. I put some light in there. I don't know if that helps or not. So that's that. I also added onto the road. So now we're coming off of there. I still got to stripe this yet. We're going on to another bridge, and then the road goes over the tracks, makes a right-hand turn, and goes into the Pepsi plant. And it has a paved parking lot and work area, loading area. That came out pretty good. Let's see what else. Oh, up top. Both my ladders are finished. And all the cars I own are on them. And there's a lot. I'm going to put manual switches up here for the turnouts. I'm not going to fool around with the electric ones. It's just too much work. And because I'm not going to be doing much up here anyway most of the time, it's easier just to manually switch them. Although I'm going to try and incorporate the switch stands into them as well, since I have a whole bunch extra. I also got the turntable operational. And I've now got separate tracks for all my locomotives, mostly. I got a lot of locomotives. And I've got my my locomotive garage, or I guess it's called a loco facility. It's also now operational. And raise the door up on it. And raise it back, or lower it back down. That's operational. I've got a water tower there. Still got to decorate the water tower. And I've also got another one way down there. It's partially blue. I'm going to decorate that too. I painted this tall building. It's going to be offices for the railroad. I've got to get some new window tint to put in the windows. I'm probably going to light it, although I'm not 100% sure of that yet. Oh, I finally found a Ford Ranger. And it was blue. And it cost me $30 because it's the only one I could find. These things are really scarce. It's the same year as mine. It's an 03. And I went ahead and repainted it. It is now white, just like mine is, with the black box. I've got the red taillights. the blackened mirrors. I don't know how well I know this camera's not very good at focusing in close, but I painted the grille, the headlights, the turn signals. It came out pretty good. So now I have a exact replica for my house when I build it. And I don't know if you've ever seen my car. This is actually an exact replica of my car, the Mercury Grand Marquis. It's actually the same color. I used the actual car paint on it, repainted it. So I got two of my cars ready for the house when I get around to building that. That's going to be down the road a little bit yet. There's so much more to do here yet. I still got to stripe that new road section there and put the bridge railings up. I've got some left over from when I bought the first ones, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to need more, so I'll have to order some. Let's see what else we got going on here. Fired up the laser. Pretty soon I'll be making my laser tag plates for the areas on the layout. So I decided to give it a try and make sure it still works. So I did the dog. And I did another dog. So the laser's operational. That's good to go. That's good to know. Here's Pogo. He's always in the shed with me now, every day. He loves being here with me. Right, Pogo? And let's see, I had to make more bumper stops. I made like 30 of them already. But I got so many up on the second level in the staging yard. I'm actually too short, so but I went ahead and made 4 anyway. So I got to get those put up. They'll have to be painted yet. Let's see, is that anything else? No, I think that pretty well covers it. Oh yeah, you guys are going to laugh at me, but it's my own stupidity and I'm paying the price for it. You remember I bought the campfire LED? Yeah, well, I broke it. What happened is that's the board for it right there. And I double sticky taped the board up underneath the bench. Well, it didn't hold. It came out, it pulled the light through. You know, the opening down there where it's supposed to be the campfire. So I said, no biggie. I went ahead and I super glued it this time. So got that back up on there. Was threading the LED back through, and I was taking off the, because I use a piece of wire and some blue tape to feed it up through the hole. Well, I broke the damn LED. So I had to order another one, so it should be here in about a week. I gotta probably hopefully find a different way to do this, so it's because those little nano LEDs are extremely fragile. Now the board is still good, but I can't find a nano LED replacement. I can get small LEDs, but not a nano, and that's what you need for the campfire. And we're talking, I mean, this thing is tiny. I don't even know if you can see it. I'll put it here. Yeah, it completely broke off the wire, but it was probably about twice the size of the width of the wire. They're not, I mean, this thing is absolutely tiny. I think you can actually fit it on. It's about half the size of a pinhead on a push, you know, like a needle. So it's pretty small. Oh, and I found my crossing lights. I'll be putting them up soon. I need more of them. They're kind of pricey, so it's probably going to be a while. Because I'm not gonna, the way I've got my road sub's kind of strange, so I'm only going to have one there. I'm going to have one here when I put the road in to get back to the shops. And there'll be only one here. And I'm probably going to do 2 here, so I'm looking at a couple $100 in those lights. That's around $50 a piece. Well, then you need a controller, which is another $30. So you start getting to some big money with that stuff, but still, realism is everything, right? So, and I've got to buy more styrene sheets. I used up all the ones I had for the roads. in the parking lots. So I got to buy another bundle of that. It wasn't too bad actually, and it's 60,000. It's actually pretty thick, which I liked. Because I know a small section of the road going to my house is paved out to the main road, and then after that it's dirt. So, and I'll replicate that. And I went and looked at the cemetery down there on the other end of my street. It's about a mile away. It'll be a lot closer on the layout. But there's only about, I think I counted 17 gravestones. So I'm going to try and duplicate it as best as I can. Let's see what else. Still got to put in my turnout controller switches. I've got them. They're right here. They're going to be mounted in the fascia. And what else? I got my water tower light working. That's operational now. See, all kinds of stuff going on here. And Pogo's going nuts down there. Pogo, what you doing? Playing with your bone? Chew toys. What about young puppies? They love to chew on everything, including my hands. Let's see. Place is fairly clean. I did a pretty... I cleaned up a lot. It's still kind of a mess, but not as bad as it was yesterday. I mean, this place, it was bad. So, it's trying to keep it clean a little bit, and it makes it easier to work. Same with my work area. Oh, I bought an SD45. Okay, let's try that again. Some months ago, actually I think it was before I even got up here, I'm not sure. Yeah, I think it was before I got up here. I bought a rivet counter SD45 from scaletrains.com. It's undecorated. So, I've never had an undecorated one before. So it's going to be a bit of a challenge to go ahead and decorate it. There's Deb. Let my dog out. Pogo, get back in here. Come on. Is that my dinner? Thank you. So, Pogo, you went wild over that. That's a hamburger. You love hamburgers. But that's mine, and you're not getting it. You can't get out the door either. Sorry. So anyway, I've never done an undecorated loco before. I mean, I've decorated myself. So I got it, and it comes not really complete. You get the body, which is right here. And I had to take all the glass out of it. It was a little tricky, actually. But I painted it my signature yellow from Millennium County. Here's the actual main loco. The motor assembly, the board, and all that. And of course, this has sound, DCC, of course. Has a lot of lighting on. It's really cool. So then, they give you these bags. Get them roll around over here to get it. They give you 3 bags full of parts. Where'd the other bag go? Oh, here it is. Actually, 4 bags full of parts. So you've got the fan cages for up top. You've got the railings, and you've got all these assorted parts. I've got to figure out where they go. These things do not come with instructions, which isn't too big of a deal because I have other loco. I've got 2 of them. Yeah, I've got a couple of SD45s, so I can look at those and compare the parts. So, oh, get down. Stay down there. So that's what I'm working on now. Well, among other things, I'm working on a gazillion things all at once. It's just crazy. Let's see. Oh, I bought some chickens. For those of you who don't know, I have actual chickens out in the backyard in a coop in a fenced-in area. Of course, you know about the people I bought. And I also bought these signal towers, which eventually I got to figure out how to wire them up too. And those are actually going to go on the swing gate because it's so complicated over there. Yeah, let's see, is there anything else? Yeah, that's enough, right? But I'm so busy. I don't know what to do first. I really don't. Anyway, so yeah, I think that's going to be it for now. I can't think of anything else. Mostly I'm waiting on the mail. The mail is slow. Which of course is normal. So, as always, keep it on the rails. And I thank you guys for watching my antics over here, which is plenty of them. And until the next update, we'll see you later. Bye. Pogo says bye too. Say goodbye, Pogo. Say goodbye. You gonna lick the lens?